the daily challenge. You have some high-level Geogeussr rounds coming in hot right here, and clearly we're going to be in a city that is potentially African. We might be in an African city here. This looks like the Ghana flag. And that is confirmed by this black little tape here on the roof rack if we're talking about meta stuff, which a lot of people have mixed opinions on, but I did figure out it was Ghana even without it. Alright, it's pretty obvious. It can't be really any less obvious. Now, it's just a matter of where in Ghana we are here. And it looks like we're in Accra, which is absolutely beautiful. And we are in Accra, and I'm going into France for some reason, but we are down here. This is actually the capital city. I'm probably saying the name wrong. It's probably like Accra. I honestly don't even know. We seem to be on not the biggest road, but it does look like a one-way road. So if we can find like a one-way road, and it's unlikely that we're gonna find this here. So you do have to zoom in pretty far. Let's just drop it Accra and get a pretty good score. There we go. And yeah, that wasn't like a main road really at all. So that would have been kind of difficult to get unless we saw the mall there. Unless we saw the mall, which we could see from pretty high up. But very good score. We only lost a couple of points. Beautiful. Next round, and we get a road that needs some repairs. So let's get over here, and we're in North Macedonia because of Skopje. So we're on the M5 here. Looks like we're actually on the M5, so maybe we can actually get a perfect score. It's highly doubtful, but... And we're heading east towards Skopje. So where is the M5 now? You know what? We might be in this country right here. We might be in... Are we in... No, it can't be over here. Can't be over here because that's Kosovo, which isn't in the game. So we're looking for the M5. Do I think I zoom in pretty far to see it? What's going on here? Is it over here? M5. I'm not seeing this. I wish there wasn't a massive hole in the sign here. Let's keep going. Maybe we can find something that will tell us, give us some more clues. But right now, I think North Macedonia is our best bet. There's no antenna in North Macedonia. And there's not an antenna here. But there also isn't an antenna in Serbia. So it could be Serbia. Let's just, maybe we can find something that will help us out. So here's a couple of town names here. Maybe we can find these town names. It's unlikely, of course. I mean, oh, here's an R. Here's an R. But there's a lot of just A's, you know. I guess there is R's, but they're not like the R5. We may just have to randomly put our point down there and call it a day. I don't know what else to do here. Clearly, there's another name for this road, I think. I think there's another name for this road. But this seems like a likely spot that we could be in. Maybe we're more hilly. Maybe we're over here. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so it's actually very far south, which makes absolutely zero sense at all. But it wasn't called the M5, it was called the E65 and the A3. Was I looking for the wrong letter? I don't know, but that's still not a bad round. I mean, can't really get any worse in North Macedonia, but not the worst round. Okay, here we are going to be in a particular place, probably in South America, if I had to venture a guess, just based on what I'm seeing here. We have a bus. It's very helpful. You get a lot of buses in many different places in the world. Let's keep moving though. We do have a black car that I can't ignore. You find that in Argentina. You can also find it in like Uruguay. Where else can you find it? Well, I don't know. Now, in Argentina, you get a little bit of black on the license plates, like right in the middle. Or is it on the two sides? I don't remember, actually, but I know there's a little bit of black. It's a stray dog here, which makes you want to go Philippines. But I don't think it's the Philippines, guys. I don't. I think this is fairly... I think this is fairly Argentinian looking. Would you guys agree with me on this? If you don't, if you disagree with me, tell me why in the comments below. You're disagreeing with me here. We can't really get any signs. We're kind of like in the suburbs here. And nobody likes their country, so there's no flag flying around, I guess. Let's hightail it up this hill here. It looks like we have some romance budding on the streets. We have a random horse that's not even in the fenced area. It was just chilling out here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Argentina. Now, where am I feeling Argentina? Could be Peru too, couldn't it? Could be Peru, actually. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. That's a Uruguayan flag. Nice. Okay, so I was... Whoa. This dog is sleeping. So yeah, it's actually Uruguay, which is actually beautiful because it's a small country, so we can't get that many points off here. Do I go out here near Montevideo? Do I do that? Because what if it's like Concordia? Well, it wouldn't be Concordia, but what if it's like this place, Pueblo? It could be over. I think I'm going to hedge a little bit more up, a little bit, like this. Let's go for it. Oh my god, it was Concordia. I don't know, it was Salto. Oh man, that's actually kind of hilarious. It's a good thing I went up a little bit. I should have went up even more. We lost almost 1,000 points. Yikes, it's actually somewhat of a big country. I didn't even realize. 186 miles, not too bad. We have another black car. Could it be the same car? It's possible. Pare, I think we're in South America here. Once again. We have the parade of taxis. We have a big building. Can we get something here? Oficinas means offices. We have McDonald's. We have a Citgo. Uruguay, there it is. Berkeley International. We're in Uruguay. 2 rounds in daily challenge in Uruguay. This is unheard of. So we can potentially get pretty close here. I think this is Montevideo. Let's just take a look here if we can find... Well, I think these are just road names, aren't they? But maybe there are also places down here. It's not looking likely though. I think we had to be in Montevideo. Where else are we going to be in this big city here? I don't think they have any other big cities in Uruguay other than this place. So I think we're a little bit out of the ways. As you can see, there's a lot to the south. So let's just go here, see what happens. And bollocks, we are actually in Punta del Este, which would make sense. I think we saw this word, La Pastora. That was on the sign, I think. So that's a little unfortunate, but we did, we still have a decent amount of points. Next round. Okay, this is where it all crumbles apart, isn't it? Driver on the right here, which is interesting. You need to see a sign. It's probably going to be like Jordan or something, right? Wait, yellow plates? We're in Israel here? I think we're in Israel, actually. Oh yeah, there's Jericho to the left here. Jericho's over here. So that's Hebrew and Arabic. So I think we're in Israel here with the yellow plates, desertous regions. But I don't know where Jericho is, or Bet Sheen. So let's just find those. They can't be too... Oh, here's Jericho right here. So we're actually in Palestine here. And where's Bet Sheen here? Is that a small place that's kind of near us? Yeah, I'm not really seeing that. So we're heading kind of north, and Jericho is to the west, which means I think we actually are like right here, aren't we? We kind of are right here. Let's go for it. Oh, we were a bit farther down the road. How is Jericho that way then? Was I reading the map wrong? Oh man, I guess it kind of is if you go down here, but if you're going to Jericho, why would you be driving this way? We must have been driving this. We must have been driving south. 3.3 miles, so we got the right road. So that's something, not too bad there. Let's see the summary. 23-3-2-3. That's not going to do it for our #1 score. We had, I don't know. I don't want to say a bunch of easy rounds today, but we did 2 Uruguay rounds, which I almost got wrong. This one could have been better. I should have just gone Concordia here, which is really Salto, separated by the Uruguayan River here. And then, of course, we have this one, which deceivingly was not Montevideo. It was Punta del Este, which I would never have gone. Never. So I'm not going to give myself too much flack for that. We found the right city here. Didn't lose too many points. We could have found the Accra Mall. Potentially could have gotten a perfect score. That's all right. We have Israel here, which we got pretty easily. There was Jericho. It's actually Palestine. My apologies there. Don't really see that word that we're looking for on a sign, but we did find Jericho. And because of that, we were able to get a decent score on the right road, but we were just not in the right area here. Bit unfortunate. I mean, we could have looked at this mountain here and been like, yeah, that's what we're looking at. So there's no mountain here that I'm looking at. So that would make sense, actually. But, did I talk about this one? I don't think I did. North Macedonia. The sign said Skopje, which would lead me to think that we're somewhat near it. but we're actually on the opposite side of the country itself. We're way down here, and you know, it is what it is. That's all you gotta say to that. It is what it is. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It's a daily challenge video once again. I have some really good videos coming out recently, or not recently, but in the future, in the close future is what I'm trying to say here. So maybe subscribe. I don't know. You don't have to. Forget about it. See you guys.
That was probably my most insane guess I've ever had in my life.
There he is. He's jumping. He made it. Oh, he falls. What is he doing? Wait. Let's go! No! 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 No!